Be very quiet, gamers. I'm sneaking. How many more of these can I make? 1 billion. Good. Hey, Mongo. How you been? Hey, Jungus. Hey, Samir. How you guys been? Been a while. What's the baby's name? You'll have to check the vlog that I already put out to find out. Baby Leon. Speaking of baby, I need to title that video properly and just add vlog to it. I almost got the next vlog ready. Hey, Miss Brett. Why did I immediately go for the volcano? I don't know. Congrats on being a dad. Yes, thank you. It's been exhausting. Is his name a reference to Resident Evil? Yes. I mean, in general, like Mariko and me were talking about like names for him and stuff, and Leon was the one that like just really stood out to us because we always really liked that name, and we both really like Resident Evil. And then we keep joking, saying, "Oh, if we have a daughter, we'll call her Ashley, and she's going to be really annoying." We probably won't call her Ashley, but hey, Mystery. Yes, Mongo. I had a few videos that talked about it, but basically, you know, the wife was pregnant for a while, and well, now baby here. And Marika's mom was here for 10 days, and she just left today on her flight back to Japan. She didn't have a long enough layover, so she missed her flight, like her connecting flight, and now she has to stay here in Canada for like another 24 hours. That's why I'm squeezing this stream in, because otherwise Mariko and me were just chilling. And then it's like, oh, I guess she's gotta like help her mom now. Stupid airline, man. Don't get me started. Hey, Spooky. I have C5s. I opened 12k boxes and not one. You mean you have no C5s? Is that what you mean? Hey, Bobby. Got a C5 spear and face from less than 1k boxes, but no hat though. How many did you open since then with no hat? Because I don't even remember how many boxes it took me to get a hat. I'm just saving my boxes now because, I mean, hopefully they just, you know, have the goal to actually add Mystic Gear to it eventually. But I doubt it. Help. How do I get Germite? I'm trying to get Vacuum. What? I know you mean the Geode Cave stuff. In order to upgrade any of that stuff, it's literally just from the caves. And no, Lilo, I didn't see your first message. I think YouTube grabbed it. Hey, Vish. Got super lucky and got all 3 C5s in less than 3k boxes. Nice. Yeah. How do you get the Minecraft torch mod on PS5? Well, first of all, let me answer your question by stating that there are no mods on consoles, so... Wrecked. Also, while I have you guys here, I didn't have the time to make a short video talking about it. I may yet. Maybe I'll make a video tomorrow just to highlight it for everybody else that isn't here during the stream lurking. It's regards to a Trove update. I got some news. Well, I got news about news. Let me just put it that way. Basically, if you didn't catch the, I think it was last live stream we talked about it. Shout outs to my boy Naxi, who basically was asking, like, the devs had like some weird little Q&A in the Trove Discord or something, and he basically asked them a question that they ended up actually answering. Long story short, they were saying, oh, we want to be more transparent with updates, and we want to talk about the new update soon, TM, blah, blah, blah. I'll believe it when I see it. But they did say that they are going to be putting out a community letter that will tease the next update within the first week of April. And in that community letter, they said they would also talk about why the update got delayed. Duping. Also, I thought about this today. I don't know how many of you would be interested. I want to make a merch shirt that says I survived, like, I'm trying to shop like the text for it, but basically it would be like, I survived the Trove duping, or you know, something like that, something along those lines. I just need to think of a better grammatical way of putting it. And then I'm gonna try and put like a bunch of Gondas on it when I have time to get around to it. Yeah, so next week we should hear something about the Trove update. I hope. I think, like, take it with a grain of salt. We know the devs have a different idea when it comes to their community letters, because it's probably just going to be more so them talking about the duping and maybe not even talking about the duping. Yep, next week is the Path of Exile update. I'm very hyped. I don't think I'll be able to do those long 7-hour stint streams, but we'll see. I'll probably do a similar format to what I was doing with Assassin's Creed, where I'll be streaming it and then I'll periodically pause the stream. More importantly, screw Path of Exile, the Switch 2. You have no idea, like, I haven't been this excited about, like, gaming news in a long time, my dude. I'm so pumped. I'm counting down the days. And then, so there's this new phone app that Nintendo launched that's called, like, Nintendo Today or something stupid. It's basically Twitter, but just Nintendo posts. They posted that the live-action Zelda movie, yes, live-action, ew, is going to be releasing in 2027, which has me thinking that's going to be around the time that we'll get the next full fleshed out Zelda game, because they're going to, they're going to go big mode with the cross marketing. But then another thing too is they've got so many of these different Switch 2 showcases, like in physical locations like Toronto and Montreal and, like, or not Montreal, but Seoul and China and Hong Kong, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, those showcases are scheduled all the way up to June, and then they suddenly stop. And I was making a joke with my cousin saying, oh, dude, I should be like every Nintendo leaker and just be like, this confirms the June release date, guys. The Switch 2 is coming out in June. And then sure enough, the Nintendo leakers actually started doing that. And it was like, bro, I was being sarcastic. Morons. They should be, like, strung up by their ankles until the blood goes into their head. Do you have an updated video about the mods you use? I do not. It is on my schedule. Bye, Mongo. It's on my schedule to... Let me write it down. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget with my dad brain. Basically, I want to make a video that just talks about, in my Discord channel right now, I have a specific channel that shows all the mods that I use, including mods that I don't use and mods that I would recommend, because I found that to be easier than just constantly making updated mod videos. So I need to make, I think, one more mod video just talking about that and explaining, like, where to find that list. And yes, live action Zelda is a thing. It's been a thing for a while, but now it actually has a release date. So thank you, Nintendo. I can't wait to see Tom Holland play Link. There's no confirmation what the actual actor is, but oh my god, it's gonna be terrible. Like, unless they make it dark AF, because it's Zelda, bro. It needs to have, like, murder. I need to see Ganon destroy the world, not this, like, I don't know. Otherwise, it needs to be CG, or I don't care. It's gonna be so weird. I'm doing D15 5 stars. Want to join? Not particularly, if I'm being honest. I'm just trying to get my rune fragments up right now. I technically can still craft Mystic right now, but that just goes to show how little I care. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I have the resources to craft at least one item into Mystic because of the Heckbug event, but too bad. Also, BMG asking about the PTS. No news on the test server for Trove. Side note that nobody asked for. Space Marine actually has a test server now. And they're testing like the new update with the Prestige system. So basically Paragon levels, but in Space Marine. I don't know if I'm going to reinstall for that. Because if I'm being frank, Path of Exile is going to keep me pretty busy. The arena isn't available. How can I level up the arena progress? Good question. If I'm not mistaken, Bomber Royale gives you that XP. I think, right? Dragon Ball Evolution 2.0, here we come. Oh, God. I hated that movie so much, dude. It was so bad. Oh. I did finally, in regards to Dragon Ball, I did finally finish Dragon Ball Daima. It was okay. I'll say the first like 90% of it was great, and then the ending was just the same copy-paste garbage. Like, bro, I've been watching Dragon Ball for years. I don't give a flying F to see the entire combat situation stop in its tracks for Goku to go and then energy blast, and oh, he beat the bad guy. Just kidding, the bad guy powered up, and it's just like, oh my god, it's so formulaic at this point. I hate it. How about Vegeta wins for once? How about Goku dies? I hate Goku so much. Old school Dragon Ball fan, but the rest of it was a lot of fun because it was all just like jokes and kind of like it was like Dragon Ball GT, but like official, because GT was like a fan show. You could tell because they hated Vegeta. They totally sideswiped him. But anyway, Bomber Royale gives no battle factor. Lame. Okay, so the only way that you could grind battle factor then is you'd have to go into PvP rounds, but I don't think you can do that without a group of people. You have to have enough people that the round actually starts, which is like 10 or something. So I forget what solution they had for the battle XP. I remember there was some way of grinding it, but if I'm being honest, I don't remember. Maybe it was in Bomber at one point, and then it just, I don't know. Weird. How would you recommend going from 20 to 30k PR? Check out my video, because I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm sorry, that's what dad brain does. I don't remember anything. All I know is my life is a blur. But I already have a video that goes through all the different intervals of PR, and yeah. Sorry to link you to something else, but genuinely, I... Hey, Naxi, speak of the devil. Yeah, that Path of Exile update will be nice because I don't think there's anything even happening for April, if I'm being honest. Except for whatever the Trove update is, and then however much money I'm gonna spend on the Switch 2. I keep joking, like my cousin and I keep joking because we're saying like, God, I hope the Switch 2 is in $800. And we're not saying it because we wouldn't buy it. We're saying it because we're buying it no matter what the price is. But I mean, he's really excited because he's never gotten a console day one. But he's pretty pumped for the Switch 2. I think the Switch 2 and all the games coming for it, as well as GTA 6, those are like the big things for me this year. And honestly, that Path of Exile update looked dope as hell, dude. I can't wait to go back to the game. Finally, Spectres. Oh my god. What a band-aid fix for the minions. But I will take it. Let's wait till December for the update on console. Oh yeah, right. Maybe they'll talk in their newsletter and just say what we're all thinking, that they're just gonna cancel the Trove updates on console. I mean, honestly, is the update even going to be so, like, is it even gonna be a good enough update that you guys are gonna want it on console? It better be. Or else. Or else I'm gonna put these guns to good use. Murder. Got 30k PR, and is around 7k light. I can barely do D14. Well, yeah, you're 30k PR. You gotta be stronger than that, my dude. And just because you got light doesn't mean your air stats are good. No offense, but... Oh, right, I keep forgetting. I think there's an error. Isn't there something else coming out over these past couple days? Or next couple days? Let me double check my calendar here. Switch to April 2nd. Oh, Croc, April 2nd. Right, nobody cares about that but me. I forgot. But yeah, you're gonna need like a lot of light for that. I remember I have an error video that talks about it, but I think you need like 8k light for D14, something around there. The hell is Croc? Yeah, exactly. It's a PS1 game that me and my brother played when we were babies. So nobody on this earth cares about it but me. It's such an old platformer that it had tank controls. Turok remastered or new Turok? Bro, I was just talking with my cousin about how much that new Turok game is gonna suck. Like, I'm gonna play it, but Turok Origins looks lame as hell. There was an interview with one of the developers, like the head guy, and it was just one of those typical, like, you know those developer interviews where they have a lot of words that they say, but they don't actually say anything? It was one of those. We're honoring the source material, and it's like, here's the thing, okay? For those of you that don't know, I'm pretty big into Turok. I played all those games growing up. It's another franchise that was just as important to me growing up as the Splinter Cell series. And for Night Dive to remaster the Turok games was just a dream come true for me. I owe a lot to Turok because, frankly speaking, I started my YouTube channel because I wanted to play through Turok 2. Suffice to say, Turok 2 is one of those Giga Chad games where every level is a completely different tile set of assets and enemies that the ambition of that was never met in the other Turok games. For some reason, all of the new Turok games always try to go back to Dinosaur Hunter, and I'm gonna be real. Don't tell anybody. Dinosaur Hunter sucks my ass. Okay? It's all about Turok 2, dude. And Turok Origins looks like crap because it's just another, ooh, dinosaurs. And it's like, bro, I'm sitting here like, where's the cyborgs? Where's the aliens? Where's the blub bugs? Where's the Primogen, the coolest bad guy ever? But no, just dinosaurs. Like, that Turok Origin looks so generic. It looks like Ark. Speaking of Ark, I don't know if you guys saw this. They had a trailer. They had a new trailer for their DLC, and it was all AI generated. There is a scene. There is a scene where a flipper on one of the creatures was a hand because the AI didn't know how to generate, like, is it a fin or is it a hand? It was just so bad. Oh man, Ark sucks. I haven't had a chance to do like a reaction video of it, but oh my god. And then nobody wanted to take responsibility for it after the backlash. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, that was so good when I saw that. I just thought, yeah, that's Ark. Like, yeah. Oh man. Oh. Speaking of, so Lilo's saying, I don't think a GTA video is coming out this year after all those leaks and memes. Okay. Shh. I have genuine news about GTA 6, okay, guys? Like, this is not leaks because, you know, I ground my information on reality, both on my understanding of business and then also my understanding of, you know, what the developers publicly say. So, the head honcho, the big guy, the publisher, the one in charge of GTA, basically said they reconfirmed that it is coming out this year around the fall. And they also said that the marketing plan for GTA is going to be a very short window before the game's release, which means they're probably going to go big mode and they're going to release a trailer that'll give us the release date. And it might be like a month or two so that the buying temperature is up. And then they'll just have the game released. Let's be real. They don't need marketing. We're all, like, that game's already going to sell like hotcakes. People like hotcakes, right? That reference still makes sense. Even though it's probably from like my grandparents, like World War I. I don't know why I say it, but yeah, suffice to say, we are going to be seeing stuff with GTA. And I mean, I don't care. I'll wait. I still think there's a chance of it being delayed, but apparently the publisher keeps saying, no, it's coming out 2025. And it's like, okay, hell yeah, brother. There was another post too from like the guy, one of the lead devs on like Ghosts of Yote, and they're like, we're reconfirming the release date is 2025. And I'm just like, what? What do you mean reconfirming? Like, is this what game journalism is now? They're so desperate to like talk about like and clickbait all these games that they're just like, yup, it's still coming out to this date. As far as we know, it's still coming out this year. Like, what? What a wasted profession. Can I get paid? Can I get paid for this? All my predictions have come true. Except for the Wind Waker HD port. I wouldn't be mad if they sold it on Christmas. Bro, I would honestly, I'm hoping that the Switch 2 is going to be like a, you know, October, like September, October. Like, I really want to have a, like a holiday release for stuff again. Because I don't know about you guys, maybe it's just me being old now and jaded. I don't feel like the magic of the holidays has been around for a very long time. Like, there hasn't been that, you know, that excitement level of something new, some new product to spend our money on that's actually like, oh my God. I think GTA and the Switch 2 are the big ones for that, for me anyways. I don't know how many other people are excited about it, but I mean, the other thing too is, let's be real, with in regards to like Christmas and holiday season and stuff, like a lot of games and just marketing in general has kind of moved away from that in favor of, oh, release things in Q1 of the next year because it makes our portfolio look better. It's like they're smarter business wise, but it loses the magic, you know? Just kind of makes every day blend into each other. But I don't know. I don't see it breaking the GTA 5 record. I don't know, because there's a lot of the what do you call it? Like the COVID sales. That's all I'll just say, okay? Like it's the same as Assassin's Creed Shadows. They're basically saying is doing as good as Odyssey and or better than Odyssey and better than Origins. It hasn't topped Valhalla in terms of sales, and it's like, gee, I wonder why. One of them released during a pandemic, so... Wind Waker is such a good Zelda. Yes, it is, and the Wind Waker HD was wonderful. I don't know why they haven't ported it yet. That's like the last big port, I think, in my opinion. And if I had to guess, I still think they're gonna port it. Either this year or next year, when basically they, you know, to try and have like a Zelda game every year. Unless it's planned to come out with like the GameCube emulator or whatever the heck it's gonna be on, like the Nintendo, you know, membership thing. I don't know. Oh, and then side note as well that I didn't talk about in a video. Because, you know, I'm not some clickbait freak. I still do need to make a video talking about it. It's pretty much confirmed that we're going to have Switch 2 editions of games. So I don't know whether or not that means paid upgrade like PS5, you know, PS4, PS5 upgrade. Or if it's just Nintendo being ballers and just going to be like a free patch for these various games. Because somebody noticed in the like terms of service for that virtual game card thing, whatever the heck it's called, it basically mentions Switch 2 games as well as Switch 2 editions of games. So cool. I think that's really exciting because, yes, I'm writing it down. I think it's exciting because the idea of being able to play like, okay, so for example, the reason why I was questioning whether or not Nintendo would do it in the first place is because, frankly speaking, a lot of their games are optimized in a very specific way. So let's take Breath of the Wild, for example. That game is designed around 24 frames per second. If you play it on PC on an emulator and you bump it up to 60 frames, the physics gets wonky because the game's not designed for it. Which means that Nintendo has to do some heavy lifting. It's not just a simple patch. They have to actually like go in and tweak stuff to get it to work at a higher frame rate. Not to mention if they're going to end up having better anti-aliasing or something like that for a sharper image for the Switch 2. And so it made me question, are they going to bother doing that? Or is it just going to be, oh, you can play Switch 1 games, but they'll be stable frame rate, you know? And then I realized, wait a minute, if they're going to end up just copying PS5, then of course they're going to do like upgraded editions for games because then people would pay for it. I really hope Nintendo is ballin' and does a free update because if I'm being perfectly honest, there's a lot of people that are like, oh man, I could upgrade Tears of the Kingdom to a Switch 2 version, and I'm just sitting here going, bro, I already spent $100 on that game, and then you want me to spend like 20 more or something? Like, what? I mean, I don't know what the price would end up being anyways, but they got to make it worthwhile. So, who knows? I could see Nintendo doing it as a free patch, but also I could see them charging for it because why not? I hope you'll be able to use the Switch 1 as a controller screen for the Switch 2, kind of like the Wii U. Huh? Oh, like handheld with the console itself. Yeah, I don't know if that's actually confirmed or anything, but it is something that I was thinking that they might do. Because if they did do something like that, then they could give us DS games. Because I think it's only a matter of time before DS games come onto the system, right? And then you could end up having like the dual screen be the handheld like console. But I don't know how that would end up connecting to the TV. Unless it means that the dock would be able to play the games themselves. Oh, maybe that's why they're doing the whole virtual card thing. That would make sense. Maybe. No, because otherwise that would be wireless. I don't know. We'll see. I'm really excited for it either way, man. Because you know it's only a matter of time before they release like GameCube games and possibly DS games, with the DS being discontinued for as long as it has been. So I don't know if there's been anything that actually confirmed that you'd be able to use the Switch screen separately, but I could see it. It was something that I discussed again at length with my cousin, where I was like, oh, that'd be pretty cool. If they get the old Pokemon games on the Switch, I will spend money. Yeah, that would be cool too, because I never owned a DS. And I would definitely pay for like the extended membership or whatever, not only for like the GameCube ROM, but also if they had DS games. Because then I could finally play like Ocarina Remastered, and wasn't there like a co-op Mario 64 or something? I really don't know. But then there was also like the remaster or remakes of Pokemon Red and Blue or something like that. Oh, right. There was also like a best of Mario Party, but it was on the DS of all things. Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, either way, just give me the Switch too. Like, I'm buying it day one regardless, but it has the potential to just go big if they end up doing all that stuff. Yeah, see, I never played Zelda Phantom Hourglass either. I don't know, I was never into like the handheld consoles that much. I wonder how they would do, like, would you have to play the DS games on the TV and console, or would it have like a version of it that you would be able to have on just the console screen? I don't know. I hope they talk about all of that stuff, but more than likely they're just going to talk about the console itself. Is there any new mod settings for quality of life mods? The redesign mods are pretty good, if that's what you're asking. I do have like a list of the mods that I use in my Discord, as well as ones that I would recommend that I haven't talked about in videos. But I'll have a video that'll kind of go into detail explaining all of that at some point. What am I grinding? Rune fragments, basically. So by completing dungeons, oh, I didn't. Cool, I didn't equip these. By completing dungeons, I'm shattering these things, and then it's giving me fragments that I need. Let me get out of this big green biome that's gonna make my green screen go. It hurts. Oh, I'm free. But yeah, not to like push you into the Discord or anything. You don't have to like get invested in it. You can just join the server, and then there's a big list that I've been able to regularly update with my mods, rather than having like videos constantly updating my mods. Have you seen the Origin Portal Hellgate mod? No, if I'm being perfectly honest, I don't really look up mods for Trove that much. I should. I want to start doing mod highlight videos again, but they're also big projects, so I tend to stray away from them. Especially because there's not that many new mods, let's be real. But speaking of Hell Portal, Doom coming. I'm excited for Doom, but if I'm being honest, I'm just gonna get it on Game Pass, bro. I ain't paying $130 for that. Let me see. Trovesaurus. Ba, 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 ba. Oh. Wait, what? No, sorry. I thought I saw something on like the Trovesaurus page that said next update, and it was like 74 minutes ago, and it's nothing. Like what? Oh, it's like just updating the chaos chest items or something. Okay. Where the hell are the mods? Get out of here. All right, you know what? Here, we can do this together, guys. Where the hell is it? How do you browse mods again? There we go. That one looks funny. That looks badass. Whoops, I didn't mean to actually click on that though. Steampunk hotbar. Whoa. Black hole loading screen with timer. What do you mean with timer? What? Is the portal new? Oh my god. I like that. Ooh, that's cool. Man, that's so beautiful. That bow is overdone. Rivers of Blood from Elden Ring. Nice. It's way too long, but I like it. Old Trove head. Beautiful. What is this? Oh, changing the keys and stuff. Oh, upright keys. Yeah, I kind of like that, honestly. Horizontal keys. What? I thought they all were, but okay. All right, what was the mod called, Naxi, so that I could just look it up? Because, yeah. Is this toilet paper? No, we already have that as a mount. That one's kind of cute. The thing too, I mean, I don't know about you guys. I always find it weird when someone has like a mod picture like this, where it's like, what the hell is the mod? What am I looking for? Because I just see the Dark Pegasus and the fiery Phoenix wings. So, graphical improvement. Oh, redesign Atlas. Yeah, redesign is always good. Sent in Discord. Okay, let me see. I love the new Discord UI. Isn't it so nice? All right, here we go. Oh my God. I wish it was a closer like picture so I could actually see it. And of course it's Chronicle. Freak's been going crazy with his VFX. I mean, that looks really dope. That's for sure. Okay, well. Will I install it? I don't know. I reverted my Discord UI. That update is awful. Wait, you can revert it? Really? You know what I love about the Discord update? So I have Discord on my second modder, and my second modder is a vertical modder. You can click and drag and shrink the size of the side stuff, right? Like the chats and DMs and all of that stuff. Why can't I do that to the usernames on the right side? That is arguably less important. I want to make that side smaller, please. In fact, I would love it if I could just remove usernames and just have their icons. But instead, no, you can remove their icons. And it's like, okay. Oh, you got to do the Discord modding crap to fix it. Yeah, I know Discord modding also lets you adjust the screen on the right side, but yeah, I know it's against terms of service, so I don't want to do it. But yes, Discord dumb, lol. I don't know why they don't just let me adjust the right side. Like, just make it a uniform UI where I can adjust every single aspect of it. Bro, how does the game Brighter Shores have a better UI than Discord? It's just a random little free-to-play video game. I use leg cord. What? Modded client I use for performance boost. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really had issues with performance in Discord. However, I have had Discord crash stuff every now and then. But I like how it's called leg cord. Like, what? Oh man. I just realized too, I gotta like set up that Switch 2 stream so that you guys know when it is. Just as like a scheduled stream. Because it's gonna be like 6 a.m. my time in like a couple days and kind of sucks because I've been sleeping in lately, but whatever. What is sleep? I'm not gonna get sleep for like 3 more years. The reason I'm grinding here is because it's the most efficient, just because there's gearboxes. Like gearbox drops are super efficient in here, and I'm also just trying to get rune fragments from killing enemies and having these break in my inventory, basically. Yeah, Naxi, I'll check it out later. There was an episode of Rick and Morty where they duplicated themselves so you could sleep, and they never did everything for you. Oh no, I know. Bro, as much as, like, I will say this again. I have to say it every time someone brings up Rick and Morty. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. My buddy, D, he's the one who sold me on it, because I always thought, Rick and Morty, that's cringe, and he was like, no bro, the show is great, the fans are cringe. And ever since then, I've watched Rick and Morty like all the way through like 3 or 4 times now. Every now and then I'm like, all right, let's start it again. Like, it's such a good show. Yeah, Futurama is really good, although the pacing in the earlier episodes is not really there yet. If you do like Futurama and Simpsons and stuff, Disenchanted. It's by the same Matt Groening, the same creator, and it's a pretty good show. It's really funny at some moments as well. But similar to Futurama, it takes a while before it gets it finds its legs. Oh, the anime rendition of Rick and Morty. I've seen those extra episodes and I don't really care. The Rick and Morty anime one is kind of funny, but because the pacing of the show is really, really fast, like I have trouble keeping up with the subtitles. Speaking of subtitles, when the hell are we getting season 2 of Dorohedoro? That's supposed to be this year too. I keep forgetting. Watch, it's just gonna come out and I won't even know. You might like Inside Job. Which one is that? Inside Job. Oh, Inside Job. Yeah, I've watched that show as well. It's okay. One show, like live action show that I want to watch is Severance, I think. That one apparently is really, really good. I haven't gotten around to it yet. But yeah, Inside Job was okay. Oh, Dora Hey Dora is December this year. Nice. Right, I forgot we actually had a release date for it. Let's go. I really hope season 2 is just as ballin' as season 1. I hope they don't lose sight of what made it exciting and pull like a Squid Game season 2. Because that's still the only anime that ever had me in tears, dude. Oh yeah, no, I'm sure it's still gonna be great. I'm not like clinging on to the idea that it could be bad. It's just, it can. Like, let's be real. Not necessarily because like the animation or anything like that. Most of all, just the manga itself might have gotten worse. I think they actually did a really good adaptation of it though, because as far as I recall, this was a couple years back, but I don't think that the manga was really good. It was pretty all over the place and incoherent. Aren't they doing another like take on Full Metal Alchemist or something? I heard. I don't know why I seem to think there was something like that came up, but I don't know. Hey Jojo, haven't seen since you were Scythe Plays in 2017. Ah yes, that's still me. I'm so tired. Have you watched Solo Leveling? No. Solo Leveling is cringe. No, I haven't watched it. My buddies keep talking about it. I'm sure it's good. I'm gonna be real, as soon as, like, I don't care about serious anime. I find it to be so boring. Because it's just the same formula over and over again. Even, what was the most recent anime that the wife and I were watching is Dan to Dan. And I think it was like episode 7, we were just like, no, alright, this turned to garbage, I'm done. It was so funny, it was so lighthearted, and then suddenly it's like, we're gonna go serious, and it's like, every other anime already does, so why do I watch this one? Oh, right, I don't. You didn't even give me time to get invested in the characters so that I might want to keep watching. Instead, it was just, oh, it's already boring. I can't speak on Solo Leveling. I just assume because serious anime is seriously boring. Sorry, it's true. They're reanimating One Piece as well. Oh, maybe that was what I heard. Maybe not Full Metal Alchemist. Maybe it was that. Which, oh my god, talk about double dipping. Let's do it again. The anime that has like 1,000 episodes. And every single episode is just copy and paste. There's a short series called Adolescence. Is that an anime? Drama series, it says. When a 13-year-old is accused of murdering a classmate. Okay, that sounds funny. And it's on Netflix. Yeah, I'll try and check that out if I have time. That sounds so stupid. I love it. Yes. And it's on Netflix, so I'm assuming it's gonna have one of the main things. Here's the thing, I've talked about this before. Every single show that's been made by Netflix has either a couple cheating on each other, someone getting into a car crash, or what was it? Or the plot twist being some side character that you saw for like one scene as like the bad guy. Every single time. I'm not kidding. Like, just watch Netflix and you'll notice there's so many car crashes and there's always somebody cheating. I don't know why they like infidelity, but whatever. I guess America, it's a pretty, you know, it's pretty normal to end in divorce. All right. One Piece is better than DBZ, but same French. Nah, I tried One Piece. I didn't care for it that much. I mean, maybe it's nostalgia for Dragon Ball. But I think that Dragon Ball kind of like set the bar, and then everything else just was like, oh, this sells? Copy paste. One Piece at least kind of does its own thing. Naruto was just like, okay, this is just ripping off Dragon Ball. Like all these characters are clones, but sure. The next generation Dragon Ball. Anyway, Sakamoto days. I'm assuming, is that Sakamoto Ryoma? Let me see. Sakamoto days. Is it a comedy? It looks like a comedy. Japanese manga series. Uh-huh. A retired legendary hitman who has settled into a quiet and mundane life. Okay, that actually sounds pretty good. I do have a lot of anime that I do got to go through, but I just also hate anime so much. I've watched so much, I've read so much, I've killed it. As soon as it gets formulaic, I'm out. What's your opinion on Dragon Ball Super? Similar to Dragon Ball Daima, I think Dragon Ball Super is just going through the formula of Dragon Ball Z, like, to the extreme. I think it was really good early on because it was super lighthearted, and then it always ends in a stupid tournament that's the same copy and paste fight that we've seen for a million years. If you get to that point, start fast forwarding the episodes, and then it makes it so much more enjoyable. But otherwise, I think it was pretty cool how it, ended with, it almost ended with Vegeta winning. But every single time, Vegeta always comes in and then gets his butt kicked so that Goku can have a new transformation, and, oh, okay. Lame. Goku's such a loser. Yes, I've watched One Punch. Season 2 sucked. I don't know how much I'm anticipating season 3. I'm not really. And while we're on the subject, yes, I watched Invincible. Season 1 was fantastic, and then suddenly they just dropped the ball completely. So I didn't even know there was a season 3 until my buddy said the other day. Spy X Family. Why do I know that name? If it's a comedy, I'm down. It depends if it's on Netflix or something easy to watch it on. But yeah, I'll keep all of these written down, but if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys, dad life, I don't have time. Like, even less so than I would have beforehand. But I'll keep it written down and try to remember. Season 3 of Invincible was okay. Yeah, I heard it was all right. I just, at that point, like, I'm just uninvested in it again. Like, I just don't really care. Oh, God. I'm still gonna tell you guys, you should watch House of Ninja on Netflix. Ballin' show. I hope they actually do a season 2, but I don't think the show was popular enough, even though it's literally the best live-action anime I've ever seen, with no filler. Even the fight scenes were actually extremely well choreographed. I'll just kill this guy from here, I don't care. Completely honest, I gave up on Invincible because I hate the animation style. Okay, I'm gonna say a little bit of a hot take here. I'm more of a DC fan than Marvel. And if you guys watch like the older animated DC movies and stuff, like basically before DC did the New 52 comics, those shows, they look like a Saturday morning cartoon, but they're dark and they're really good stories. But as soon as DC moved into having the Japanese anime art style with their shows, they suck. I'm gonna be real, they're garbage. The animations are so much worse, and the stories are lame as hell. But I'm talking about the movies. Like the series were actually really good too. But I remember my brother and I, we were just like, all right, we like DC. Let's force ourselves to watch these cartoons that look like they're for kids. And then it was like, oh no, there's people being killed. These are really good. I'm sorry I can't say any of them off the top of my head, but I would just say they're really, really good. Oh yeah, no, for the old Batman series, I know that was the best Joker because it was Mark Hamill. And Mark Hamill is the only Joker in my eyes. But then he retired. I didn't know Luke Skywalker was the Joker for so many years. But he's an incredible voice actor. Hey, Croc. How's dad business? Yes, it's going. Mariko's mom just left today, and she missed her flight because her connecting flight didn't land soon enough. So Mariko's kind of been helping her out at the airport and stuff because she doesn't speak English at all. But over the phone. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it was wonderful having her here. But we're both also when she left, we were just like, oh my God. Because it's bro, it's already so hectic trying to manage Leon. Oh, you're talking about an even older series that didn't have Mark Hamill as Joker? Pfft, then I'm not interested. I'm kidding, but let me, you know what? Let me see. DC cartoon movies. Oh, Red Hood. That one was so good. Oh, and then you know what else is actually really good? Watch, you know that fighting game Injustice? If you watch all of the cutscenes online without any of the fights, it's a really good movie. Injustice 2 was okay, but Injustice 1 was actually genuinely really good. I was really surprised at that. But yeah, Red Hood would be the big one I would recommend. There's a more recent Gotham show on Netflix. It's cringe. They introduced Mr. Freeze and I can't keep watching. Bro, Mr. Freeze is Arnold Schwarzenegger. End of story. Just no. Mother-in-law stuff doesn't need to be explained. We know. No. She's nothing negative to say at all. I'm just saying more so it wasn't oh, that mother-in-law. It was more so just having somebody else here so the wife and I couldn't just seclude ourselves and, kind of deal with life. I think when I told her, I was saying it was wonderful that she came, but I think she came a little too early in us still getting used to Leon. Again, it's fine, no regrets towards it or anything, but it was just kind of there was also a sigh of relief because it was oh, we can finally just chill and get back into our own routine of things. It was also nice having her here just to help with stuff too, though. There's a double side to it. Hey, Zach. Been watching since Scythe Plays days way back. Yes. Been trying to get back into this game, but I'm stuck. I can't progress because I can't reach 30k PR. Well, you're in luck. I have a video that I put out more recently. Just look up my PR guide. Talks about power rank and intervals. 2006 Joker. All right. What is... Oh, that one. Right. I remember that. You know what else is secretly a really good movie? The Batman Lego movie. I think I got Injustice for $11 on Steam a few weeks ago. Nice. Also, yeah, as far as PR is concerned, you're saying that you've gotten everything. You can get around, I think it's around 40 or 42K PR before the game like severely just stops you in your tracks because of the time-gated resources that you need. Baby Leon's going crazy. I hope he stays going crazy in the day because I hate when he does it at night. Wait, what about Pokemon? That new Pokemon game nobody cares about? Because it's in a gross gray city? Yeah. I mean, the gameplay genuinely does look really good, but I don't care. I'm just happy that Metroid Prime 4 is actually a Switch 1 and 2 title, because that means I can spend my stupid Nintendo ticket voucher to freaking get it, and then possibly just have to pay like 10, 20 bucks to upgrade to the Switch 2 version. Which would mean Switch 2 games are $120. I hope that's not the case. But also, let's be real, GTA 6 is going to set the new standard price for video games. I'm scared. Isn't it lovely knowing the first thing your child loves is their parents? Is it though? I don't know if Leon has the concept of love. Understand the concept of love. Bro, give me the new Jet Set Radio Future remake that they're working on. That soundtrack is fire. Oh look guys, it's Nintendo Gamer. Get it? Yeah, I hope that the video ends up helping you out, Zach. I don't mean to just link you to it, but genuinely it goes through like PR in various intervals, and hopefully it'll help you with something that you might be lacking. Thoughts on the Switch 2? Bro, don't get me started. Genuinely, I already ranted about it for like 20 minutes earlier. I'll just say the Switch 2 and the games coming to it and GTA 6 are literally the two most excited things for me in a very long time. And if I'm being honest, I could care less about GTA 6. Obviously, when GTA 6 comes out, I'll probably be freaking out. But right now, I don't know. I think I'm pretty good at managing my own hype levels, so I don't care. It's like, I'll get hype when it's here, kind of thing. Dude, Jet Set Radio Future was freaking, it's such a good game. Sega's been doing a remake of it, as well as a whole bunch of other games that they made, and I'm really excited for the soundtrack. I mean, I'm excited for the soundtrack as if they're gonna remake it. It's already like masterful. It doesn't need a remake. It wasn't like MIDI tracks. But yeah, what was the error? Speaking of Sonic, don't they have a new Sonic Racers coming? That's pretty cool. Mario Kart 9's already coming, so I don't care. But the Sonic Racer games are pretty dope. Also, yes, Mystery, I know. You said the joke I couldn't say. even though he has like a 48-day streak with Roblox and he should just be streaming Roblox every day. I would watch it. I don't know about you guys. I enjoyed Sonic Heroes way back then. I don't know about that one. I never played it. I don't even know what it is. If I'm being honest, I was never a Sonic fan. He was cool in Smash Bros, even though everyone always said he was really bad. I liked him. Man, I wonder when we're gonna get a new Smash Bros, or if we are, because Sakurai's definitely not gonna be involved unless they rope him back in, but he always retires every game and then suddenly he's, here I am. I think he'll be like a creative director or something. And then maybe, I don't know, the underlings will be the ones that manage it. Man, I haven't seen this dungeon in years. Let's do it the legit way, guys. No, no, I gotta do it the legit way. Oh, the boss is already dead. I'm just that good. Oh, Lucario was kind of cool, yeah. To me, he was just not Mewtwo, though. I was more of a Wii Mario player when I was younger rather than Sonic. Where Sonic's lore was much cooler. Ah, yes. I'm still just always a Nintendo fanboy, dude. It's the only games that make me, a grown-ass man, feel like a child. I missed the Mario and Luigi games. Wasn't there a new one already? That kind of didn't do that good? Not that I cared about those games, because once again, it was handheld and, you know. Oh my god, so many recipes. You guys. Wow. Speaking of Mario RPG, I really gotta play through Mario RPG again. All right, anyways, that's gonna do it for me, guys. Leon's going crazy, and I think the wife is done talking with her mom, so I'm gonna go and chill with them. But I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thanks for coming out. Again, as a quick reminder, I'm mostly just gonna be doing streams for a while, just because it's a little crazy for me to get videos done. However, the next vlog should be soon TM, I'll just say that. I have all the footage for it. I just gotta find time to edit it. And then otherwise, I'll see you guys on the Switch 2 announcement, April 2nd. I'm trying to come up with an April 1st video, but I know